Okay, good evening, students. Very good evening. Very good evening, Pooja. Please confirm about the voice and the video. Okay. Thank you, Shubhi, for clarifying that. On that note, let's begin with this class. So first of all, I welcome each one of you to my class on the Indian Penal Code. Let's start with my brief introduction first. My name is Sandeep Khatri. These are my areas of specialization, as you can see on the screen. This is the link of my profile, so make sure you follow that to get all the updates about my special classes and my plus courses. This is the link of my Telegram channel where you can connect with me. And at last, I have mentioned my code KHATRI10. I request everyone now please be attentive, and this is going to be an interactive session. So students, before starting the MCQ, this is our third and the final part on IPC sections 1 to 160. We are already done with the 2 classes, so if you have missed that, make sure you watch the recorded sessions. Okay. Now, from tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start with section 161 till section 299. So this is going to be the last class. Now, one humble request to each one of you. Before writing your answers, please do mention the question number first. For example, question number 1, and then whatever option you think is the correct answer, A, B, C, or D. And yes, please do add reasoning as well. Reasoning in the sense, what are the reasons of your, why you are choosing option A or B or C or D. What is your reasoning behind that? That way you can prepare for your mains as well as interview for the judicial examinations. Okay. So I hope everyone is ready. So on that note, let's begin with the first question. Private defense is excusable defense, justifiable defense, both A and B, and the last option D, none of the above. Okay, Shubhi has answered C. Shubhi, tell me your reasoning. Give me your reasoning. Okay, Go Green is also saying C. What about others? Let me explain this concept. Okay, Utkarsh is also saying C. Okay. Now listen this carefully, students. When it comes to chapter number 4, it deals with general exceptions. Starting from section 76 till 106. Now this complete chapter starting from section 76 till 106 has been divided into two parts. One is excusable defenses and the second one is justifiable defenses. And the question was what about right of private defense? Now right of private defense falls in excusable or justifiable, and most of you have answered C, which means both. Okay, so the thing is, it means you are not clear with the difference between these two acts. Now let me give you the understanding. When it comes to excusable, it means that you have caused the harm, but you are excused and you will not get the punishment. You have caused the harm, but you are still excused. This is the case of excusable defenses. For example, the best example to understand is either section 76 you can read or section 80. These are the examples. When it comes to justifiable defenses, what do we mean by this concept? Justifiable defenses here means your actions, whatever you are doing, are legally justified. Legally justified, which means, for example, when someone is having right to private defense, so whatever, if you are causing death or if you are causing any other harm other than death in the name of private defense, your actions are legally justified. You are not excused, you are just legally justified. So for example, 96 to 106, it falls under the category of justifiable defense. So private defense is justifiable defense. I hope you are clear with the difference between these two and how right to private defense is justifiable defense. If it is all clear, quickly give me a thumbs up, and if not, ask me questions. Done? Okay then. Let's move to the next question. So the correct answer of this question is B, justifiable defenses. The right of private defense is based on the natural instinct of, choose the most appropriate option, self-respect, self-reliance, self-preservation, or self-sufficiency. Answer to your question, go green. Section 84, 85. Both section fall under excusable acts. Okay? Those are not justified. Parik, I am repeating for you. See, the short summary here is there are two kinds of acts when it comes to chapter number 4. The first one is justifiable, where you can justify yourself that whatever you are doing, that is something which is justified. For example, under section 77, a judge, whatever he is doing in a good faith, acting judicially, that is something which is justified act, and he will not get the punishment for that one. Why? Because that's justified. But when it comes to excusable, for example, accident. Now, do you think if someone get into an accident, that is something which is justified? No, that is excused if all the essentials of section 80 has been fulfilled. And when it comes to right to private defense, that is something which is justifiable act. I hope it's clear now. Okay, now coming to the second question. Yes, self-preservation. You must have heard about this concept. Jaan hai to jahan hai, right? Jaan hai to jahan hai. If someone has put gun on your head, then there is no way you can recall ki okay, now as per to section 111 I may cause his death. At that point of time, all you need is just to save yourself, just to preserve yourself. So the answer is correct, C, which is self-preservation. Moving to the next one. This one is one of my favorite questions. Right of private defense is available against. These are your options: A, offense, offender, both A and B, or D, accused. Dharitri, first one to answer correctly. Offense. Legal, eagle, C. Utkarsh, C. Parul, offense. Go green, B. Okay, I can see a lot of confusion on this one as well. Okay, let me give you an example. So suppose there is Mr. A and there is Mr. B. Okay. Now this person, Mr. A, attack. And when I use this word attack, it means either this person is doing hurt, grievous hurt, or apprehension of death. Done. So which means now the question is, as per to Mr. B, he has a right to private defense against Mr. A, who is basically the attacker here, the assailant, the offender, the accused, or to these offenses, or third option, both. The correct answer here is that this Mr. B will get right of private defense against these offenses. So the correct answer is offense. Offense is the correct answer, not the offender. Why? Why not the offender and why only this offense? Because if Mr. A is not committing any offense, any one of these offenses against B, then Mr. B will not have the right of private defense. I hope it's clear now. So the correct answer here is, it's A, offense. Right of private defense is available against only offense, not the offender, not the accused, or not any individual. Okay, ji. Moving to the next one. This is one of your landmark judgment. The right of private defense is a right of defense and it is not a right of retribution. Okay, Pulkit, first one to answer correctly, D. Shubi, D. And yes, students, D is the correct answer. In state of UP versus Ram Swaroop, it was held by the Honorable Court that when it comes to right of private defense, you will use it as a shield, not as a sword. So D here is the correct answer. Which one of the following is an amendment under section 100? Which one of the following is an amendment under section 100? Okay, I have one interesting question in relation to this as well. First you answer this one, then we will talk about that. Okay, Shubi, first one to answer, legal, eagle, Dharitri. Top 3 students to answer correctly, and yes, A is the correct answer, that is acid attack. Now let me ask you something else. See, when it comes to the concept of acid attack, this came as per to the Criminal Law Amendment 2013. Fine. So the amendment which has been asked here was 2013 amendment. Now my question is, what about before 2013 amendment? What was the status of acid attack? Whether acid attack was an offense or not. Before 2013 amendment, what was the status in relation to acid attack? Please answer in the comments. Was that an offense or not? Okay, Parul is saying not an offense. So my counter question to you, Parul, so if someone is committing acid attack before 2013 criminal law amendment, that person was not getting punishment, right? Please confirm. Okay, Vishal, I guess you want to say grievous hurt, right? There's a spelling mistake, but I am hoping that you... Okay, not an offense, but count as grievous hurt. Maybe, Parul, maybe. Okay. 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 Now let me answer. Correct answer given by Shubhi, Vishal, and Pulkit. So let me explain this. See, before 2013 amendment as well, the acid attack was an offense, but it falls under grievous hurt, right? But after 2013 amendment, we gave that a specific offense. Okay, so that is the status which you needs to know. Next one. So here, without any confusion, A is the correct answer. Next one. A asked his servant to beat B. The servant did so. A is guilty of. First one to answer correctly, Parul, followed by Shubhi and legal. D is the correct answer. Pulkit, please do correct yourself. A is guilty of abatement by instigation. Done? So here instigation will fall. When it comes to section 107, abatement can be done by three things. First one by instigation, second one by conspiracy, and the last one is intentional aiding. Section 107 talks about all these three kinds, and section 108 deals with the concept of abatement. A priest knowingly officiates a bigamous marriage. A is guilty of, choose the most appropriate option. Pulkit, answer to your question. Only A is going to be liable for the abatement. The servant is going to liable for that offense, that whatever he has committed, hurt or grievous hurt. Students, please do write the question number before your answer. Humble request. Okay, now Shubhi, first one to answer correctly, go green. C, legal C. Everyone's answer is correct. This is complete case of intentional aiding, and yes, the priest who had the knowledge that he is, by doing an act, he is making another person into bigamous marriage, he is committing abatement by intentional aiding. So C is the correct answer. Okay. Everyone's answer is correct. So on that note, let's move to the next one. A instigates B to murder C. B refuses to do so. A is guilty of which of the following? I'll be super happy if you are going to write the correct reason as well. Why so? Why so? Whatever your answer is. Do write your reasons as well. Okay. Shubhi, Anamitra and Pulkit. Okay, everyone's answer is correct. Everyone's answer is correct. Okay, so B is the correct one. Abatement to commit murder. Now, can anyone tell me the reasoning why so? 108 explanation 2, Anamitra. Because the abater are liable whether the act committed or not. Okay. Sukh Sikhon, D. D is not the correct answer. Legal. D is not the correct answer. Shanbi Jain, D is not the correct answer. Inchoate offense. Okay, let me tell you the reasons for this one. Let's take an interesting example. So there are three parties, A, B and C. A is the one who is committing the abatement. Abatement of murder. B is the one who is committing the offense of murder. Now, try to understand this, that it's a specific offense altogether, and murder is altogether a different offense. So in a same transaction, there are two offenses taking place. What offense A is committing here? Abatement of murder. And what if B commits the murder? Then B is committing the offense of murder. B will get the punishment of under section 302 and A will get the punishment of abatement. And where the punishment of abatement is, it's either in section 109 or section 115 to 120. So these two are the two separate distinct offenses. This is not one single offense. So now whether B commits the murder or did not commit the murder, A has already committed this offense, which is abatement of murder. I hope everyone is clear with this. And yes, section 108 explanation 2 is again one of the best reasoning you can add in your answer. Okay, let me read your comments now. Parik, you have written, but overt act is not necessary to commit amendment by conspiracy. Parik, that is a different concept. When it comes to conspiracy, if you are making someone liable, do understand this. This is again an important point, students. If this person, Mr. A, is doing abatement by conspiracy, in that situation, if you are making that person liable only under section 107 secondly, then this person, Mr. B, must have committed the offense. Okay, the point which we want to say is that when it comes to criminal conspiracy under section 120A, then you don't need any kind of an overt act. Okay, then whether the offense taken place or offense did not take the place, that doesn't matter. That is something which is immaterial. The person will get the punishment for criminal conspiracy under section 120B. But when it comes to section 107 secondly, then the overt act must have taken place. I hope I am clear with this. If it is all clear, quickly give me a thumbs up. I'll move to the next question. Yes, should be agreement to commit offense is enough under section 128. Moving to the next one. Same question, but now I am asking about the liability of B. Same question, but now in question number 9, I am asking about the liability of B. Okay, everyone's answer is correct. 9A. Anomitro, Go Green, and Shubi. Yes, A is the correct answer when it comes to the liability of B. He has committed no offense because B refuses to do so. Abettor is defined under section. Shubi, Anometro, and Go Green. Top 3 to answer correctly. And yes, C is the correct answer. Section 108 of the Indian Penal Code 1860 defines the term abettor. The abatement of an abatement is the abatement of an abatement is first one to answer correctly, Anometro, followed by Shubi and Go Green. Yes, A is the correct answer. Anyone can tell me the reason why so? What is the reasoning behind this? Why the abatement of an abatement is an offense? Give me the reasoning of this. Okay, section 108 explanation 4, and yes, that is the correct reasoning because section 108 explanation 4 says so. So let's take an example here. If there is a person, Mr. A, he abets B to commit an offense, he further abets C. Now this abatement and this abatement both are the offense. Whether you are talking about the first initial abatement or the abatement of an abatement, both are the offense as per to section 107. Read with 108, and the reasoning is section 108 explanation 4, and you can write explanation 5 as well. Okay. Next. Yes, Parik, correct. A instigates 5-year-old child, namely B, to steal a diamond ring. Consequently, B does so. In this case, who will get the punishment? Anometro, Shubi, you have not read all the options. And now you are changing your answer as well. You will not get these kind of second chances in your examination. Okay, now everyone has come to D. So the first one who answered correctly was Go Green, followed by Anometro and Parul. The correct answer is this one. B does not commit any offense. Why? Because the age is of 5-year-old, right? Nothing is an offense as per to section number 82. But A has committed the offense of abatement of theft. So D is the correct answer. Abatement of offense outside India. Go green. First one to answer correctly. A. Pratyush. A. Okay. Let me make this difficult for you. Why do we have a specific section? Please do understand the question carefully. Why do we have a specific section, section 108A? If anyone can answer that. Why do we have a specific section 108A? Yes, I have not received any answer till now. Why do we have section 108A? Because there is a person, Mr. A, who is committing offense outside India. Mr. A is doing abatement while he is in India, but he is abating a person who is someone outside India. So his abatement will again fall under section 108A. Okay, and that person is liable under IPC. Okay, so this is the reason. In India, capital punishment is given as per 2. Parul, Anumitro and Shubhi, top 3 to answer correctly. B. Rarest of the rare case. Can anyone give me an example of rarest of the rare case? Give me an example of rarest of the rare case. Is there any exhaustive list of rarest of the rare cases? Second question. Bachchan Singh is a landmark judgment on rarest of the rare case. Ranga Billa case. Okay. Nirbhaya. Okay. You can say rape plus murder. Okay. Rape plus murder is an example of rarest of the rare case. You know, the best way, if someone is asking you what can be a rarest of the rare case, just recall the recent, capital punishments in the cases where capital punishment has been given. Whether it was a parliament attack, whether it was Ajmal Kasab case, these all are the best examples to understand the rarest of the rare theory. And yes, there is no exhaustive list. I'm repeating myself, there is no exhaustive list of rarest of the rare cases. Okay. Solitary confinement defined under section. Shubhi, first one to answer correctly. 73. Go green, correct answer. Sabah Hussain, correct answer B. Pratyush, do correct yourself. B is the correct answer. Section number 73. Okay, I have a counter question for all of you. Who awarded solitary confinement? The jailer, the court, or anyone else? Who awarded solitary confinement? What is going to be your answer in that? Anomitro, first one to answer. Suresh, court. And yes, the court is the correct answer. Okay? It is the court who is going to decide. Punishment of person guilty of several offences. The judgment stating that it is doubtful of which. Choose the most appropriate option. Go green, the correct answer is court, not the jailer. Okay, and the reason is it has been expressly written down under section 73. Anomitro, A. Pratyush, A. Go green, A. A is the correct answer, students. In that case, lowest punishment given for the offense will be awarded. Okay, ji. And this is as per to section number. Anyone who can recall the section number of this concept where it is written? Parul, B is not the correct answer. Section number 72. Done. Whosoever don't know the correct answer, please go through with section number 72. The concept of criminal conspiracy embodied in. Okay, everyone is answering C. And yes, 120A is the correct answer. Now I have one more question to you. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between criminal conspiracy under section 120A and the conspiracy under section 107? What is the difference? Yes, please. Section 120A, criminal conspiracy, and section 107, secondly, conspiracy. What is the major difference between these two? There is an agreement in 120A. Go green, the agreement is between both. Okay? Anometro, section 107, act in furtherance is essential. Okay, now we are talking. Parul, sir 120A में ज़रूरी नहीं है कि ऑफेंस किया गया, बट 107 में ज़रूरी है secondly में. Okay, Parul, Anomitro, I got your answers. Pratyush, under 120B, it is a substantive offense. Under section 107, there is a requirement of an act in the prosecution of that offense. Parul, both करते हैं 120 में and 107 में दूसरे को instigate करना. के लिए. Okay जी. Okay. Now let me conclude this. I guess mostly students knows the difference. The major difference is कि when it comes to this criminal conspiracy under section 120A, it is immaterial. Now suppose if the criminal conspiracy has taken place, it is obviously related to an offense. Whatever that offense is, whether that offense takes place or that offense does not take place, in both the situation, the person will get the punishment of under section 120B. The person will be liable for the punishment, irrespective of the fact whether that particular offense for which the criminal conspiracy has taken place, for that particular offense has taken place or not. It is immaterial. The person will get the punishment under section 120B. And this all has been written under section 120A proviso. What is the source? The proviso. Now coming to 107 secondly. For this, the first thing is, it is about abatement. First concept. This is about abatement. There is one person who is pushing the another one. Fine. There is one principal here. The second one is accessory here. But there is no principal or accessory here when it comes to criminal conspiracy. So this is the major difference. And the second difference here is, which leads to the first one from the first one only, that in case of 107 secondly, there must be, that particular offense must take place. यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा जी, ये डिफरेंस must take place, और यहाँ पे क्या था, irrespectively, whether it does take place or does not take place, the person will get the punishment of 120B. But for the amendment under section 107 secondly, it must take place. If it is all clear, quickly give me a thumbs up. I'll move to the next one. If it is all clear, quickly give me a thumbs up. Okay. On that note, let's move to the next one. Next question. In a criminal conspiracy, maximum person required is first one to answer correctly, go green, Sabha and Pratyush. Yes, C is the correct answer. Students, maximum person पूछा है, minimum नहीं, and for maximum there is no such limit. First one to answer correctly, Anumitro, Pratyush. D is the correct answer. Students, the moment, okay, just a second. The moment A and B plan to commit theft, they plan to commit theft in the house of C. They have already committed the offense of criminal conspiracy. The next day, they are guilty of the offense of criminal conspiracy. So D is the correct answer. Okay. I hope it's clear to you. Go green. Moving to the next one. Sedition is an offense against. When it comes to IPC, it is nothing but offenses and their punishments. So there are many classifications like offenses against body, offenses against property, sorry, offenses relating to documents and so on. So when it comes to sedition, it is an offense against. This is always in the news, and for that matter, it is one important one. Yes, D is the correct answer. The punishment of sedition is in where the punishment is given. Anumitro, Pratyush and Sabha, top 3 to answer correctly. A is the correct answer. Students, there are many sections in IPC where they have a distinct sanction for the punishment. But when it comes to sedition, the punishment is there in section 124A only. For unlawful assembly, minimum members are required. Minimum members for unlawful assembly. Write down the section number as well where unlawful assembly has been defined. Okay. Everyone's answer is correct, and that is 5 under section 141. Suresh, the question was where unlawful assembly has been defined, and the answer to that question is 141. Okay. The common object. What may be the common object? So there is a list that has been given of the common object. You must know the number of that list as well. Anumitro, Pratyush and Sabha. A is the correct answer, 141. Minimum number of persons required for affray is. $159. The correct answer is 2. Maximum sentence of imprisonment that can be awarded for the offense of affray. The punishment for affray. सुख प्लेलिस्ट बना दो. Okay, I'll speak to my team regarding this. If that is possible from our end, we will definitely do that. Okay, ji. Go green, Sabha and Pratyush. Correct answer. That is 1 month. An assembly which was not unlawful when it assembled may subsequently become an unlawful assembly. Choose the most appropriate option. Anyone can tell me the reasoning for this answer? Anomitra, Pratyush and Parul, top 3 to answer correctly. Yes, A is the correct answer. That is true. Can anyone tell me the reasoning why so? Why an assembly which was not unlawful when it assembled but may subsequently become an unlawful assembly? Anyone please give me the reasoning for your answer? Wonderful. Anometro, section 141 explanation. Okay, ji. Common intention and same intention are same thing. Pratyush, Anometro and Parul, top 3 to answer correctly. B is the correct answer. There is a difference between these two concepts. Bahut badhiya ji. Pratyush has answered the landmark judgment as well. Mehboob Shah versus King Emperor, a landmark judgment that basically tells the difference between common intention and same intention. So the answer here is false. But what if the question is same intention and similar intention? Same intention and similar intention are the same thing. Now, in that case, what is going to be your answer? Same and similar intention are the same thing, or there is a difference between these two as well? Okay, Pratyush, क्या difference है? What is the difference? Please do write down. What is the difference between same and similar intention? The answer is same and similar intention, both are the same when it comes to IPC. ठीक है जी? In cases of kidnapping and abduction, the right of private defense extends voluntarily causing. Choose the most appropriate option. Anomitro, go green and Pratyush. Correct answer. Any harm including death. When you will read section number 100, you will find kidnapping and abduction are present there. So the right of private defense extends to any harm including death. C is the correct answer. Next question. What punishment may be awarded to the person whose act is covered under section 100 of IPC? Anumitro, Go Green and Pratyush. Correct answer. No punishment. You know, the overall objective of chapter number 4 is only that is no punishment. That is why they are exceptions. Last question. The right of private defense is available Anumitro, Pratyush and Parul. Correct answer D. To all the person irrespective of age and capacity. You know, even a child whose age is probably 7 or 8 years, that may also use right of private defense. So anything before concluding this class? Yes, please. Any questions or any queries, anything which is still not clear to you, you may ask. And if it is all clear, quickly give me a thumbs up. I'll wrap up the session. So students, this is the important information. This is the link of my profile. So make sure you follow that to get all the updates about my special classes and my plus courses. This is the link of my Telegram channel where you can connect with me. And this is my code Khatri10. Let's crack PCS J with Unacademy. There's an important announcement for you. You can celebrate your love for learning by 20% off on all your subscription. Whether it is a plus subscription or iconic, whether you go for 24 months or you go for 9 months course, you will get 20%. You know, usually you get 10% discount, but this time from September 26 till September 30, you are getting 20% off on all the courses. Okay, ji? This is the result from Unacademy, the students who got selected in Rajasthan Judicial Services. This is the batch which has been recently started, evening batch, comprehensive for judiciary from September 29th. You can enhance your learning for Punjab and Chhattisgarh prelims judiciary exam. There are mock tests available from September 30, 12 p.m. We have also introduced Unacademy Lite for Judiciary, where you can practice your core law test series, prelims mock test series, topic wise test series. So, you know, strengthen your PT questions. Punjab prelims crash course batch started from September 2022 for 3 months. There is an MP ADPO rapid revision batch started from September 15th. There are free special classes going on every day on Unacademy. These are the special class features. These are the Unacademy iconic features. There's a pricing plan in the plus subscription. Usually you get 10%, but now you will, if you are going to use this code, you will get 20% of discount on all these courses. The plus subscription as well, the iconic subscription as well. This is the YouTube and the Telegram channel of Unacademy, and that's it from my end. Anything now which you are not clear with, you may ask. So tomorrow, I'm telling you this in advance. Tomorrow I'm going to have an MCQ test from section 161 till section 298. Okay, ji? From chapter number 6 till chapter number 14. Till chapter number 15. Are we done? Okay, ji. On that note, Thank you very much. See you in my next class. Till then, yes, it's time to say